Good morning. I was just thinking about how easy it is to sometimes get lost in everything that's going on around you. And it's like having too many choices is too much. And that's kind of why I feel like we don't know everything. Because if we knew everything that was going on around us in the universe on all levels, there would be so much information to try and organize and sort and analyze. It'd be like you wouldn't get anything else done. I mean, even in our bodies, like we can take conscious control of our breathing and with training of even our heartbeat, things like that, where blood is flowing, body tension control on our muscles. But when we're walking, once we've learned how to walk, we don't really think about it anymore. Like we don't think about having to take a breath. We don't think about having to send blood to our extremities. We don't think about our nails growing, our hair growing, or having fallen out, growing in other areas than our heads maybe. But we don't think about blinking our eyes. Like there's all these things that are automated in our systems. And I feel like that's kind of in our life too, is we can have so many systems automated, like what we want to have come into a life, what our level of finances is, what our level of cash flow is, what a level of health is, what a level of comfort is, what a level of relationships are. Like there's all these things that we have automated and maybe just copied off of the people surrounding us when we grow up, or very likely copied, unless we've actually like consciously decided and made changes. And I think often it's seen as a bad thing that, it's your subconscious, your old programming. But in a way, it is a true blessing, because it means when you are able to change that programming, it goes to default in the direction that you want it to go in. And you obviously are going to ask, just as my mind asked, well, how do you change the programming? And the answer is infuriating simple. It's what you focus on is what is going to get expressed. And how you focus on it is important as well, because you can't focus on something and feel like you don't have it. You have to focus on something and be grateful for having it in your life. Because when you say, for instance, this is the one that everybody, including myself, has hung up on a lot of times, is the money. If you see things you want to buy and you think, I don't have the money to buy that, then you're telling your subconscious, your programming, that you don't have the money to buy that, so you don't have the abundance. But when you can feel or practice that feeling of, I could buy that, I just choose not to buy it right now, that you can have the abundance of that. One exercise that Abraham Hicks, channeled by Esther Hicks, has shared with people is put a bill in your wallet. They suggest a $100 bill. If you don't have a $100 bill, I started with a $5 bill, because that's what I had at the time. And then go out, or even in your mind, go out and think about things you would like to buy with that money. Don't buy it. But think about it's like, I want to go have lunch over there. And I could because I have the money in a wallet. And then you can go window shopping and say, oh, that lamp would look really nice in my living room. And I have the money, so I could buy it right now. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I could. And go do that. Buy things in your mind. And you have the money, so you could actually do it. It's not a lie, which is often the problem with manifestation technique, is you're pretending, but part of you knows it's not, you can't do it, so it's a waste of your time. But this way you actually could. And depending on you, I mean, for me, it's taken me years, but I have gone from where $20, buying something for $20 felt like it was too much, to now being in the thousands. I'm like, 2000, it's a little bit on the steeper side. I have to think about that. And it didn't jump from $20 to 2000. It went from $20 to $50 to $100 to a couple $100 to $400. So for me, it was a stepping process. And depending on how much you are able to, and let go of old paradigms and shift into the new vibration, depends on the speed that things change and shift for you. I know people who've shifted almost overnight, and I know other people who've worked on this for decades. So everybody is an individual, has their own individual journey. So don't compare yourself to others, but learn from other stories if that resonates with you. So with that, I think I'm going to wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Love y'all. Bye.